Hello and welcome to the Freedom Show. This is the daily show featuring 10-minute practical, usable advice from amazing, heart-centered lifestyle entrepreneurs. Because it's not just about the money, it's about the freedom. I am Ryan Lee, your host, your teacher, your coach, your mentor, and the founder of Freedom.com, the leading online education platform for freedom-minded people just like you. Now, if you want a free special gift, I got something for you. All you have to do is text the word FREEDOM, that's F-R-E-E-D-Y-M, to the number 33444. Again, F-R-E-E-D-Y-M to 33444, and the gift is yours, no strings attached. Now, today, on the hot seat, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Settle, who describes himself as a bum who likes to get paid. He is, in my opinion, one of the world's top experts in email and email copy and email strategy. Like, he is really good. I only subscribe to, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 email newsletters and updates, and Ben's is one of them. He's kind of combined storytelling with copy and made it in just irresistible emails. You got whatever you do, you have to go to a site and check out his show. It's the Ben Settle, S-E-T-T-L-E show, SHOW.com, and the stuff he talks about is perfect for freedom and our motto. So, Ben, I'm so excited for you to be here today.
I am too, Ryan. I really appreciate you having me on. You know,
Yeah.
Like you said, we have a lot of friends in common, so this is long due.
I know, long overdue, and now we've got exactly 10 minutes to get to know each other. So, give me, if you could kind of give me the big overall idea of what sets your emails apart from everyone else.
Because I look at email as talk radio, and I don't look at it as selling. I don't look at it as copywriting. I don't look at it as something that needs to be made complicated or sexy or anything. It's just like a talk radio show. Actually, it's more like a talk radio segment. So if anyone's listening, talk radio, any Howard Stern, whatever, they have the show on. They have a segment which is about one topic, and then they give you a commercial. And that's where they ask you for money, and it's the exact same thing with email. I just go on there, I talk, I'm a personality, just like you and I are personalities on our podcast, except it's by email, and that's how I look at it.
So, take me through your mindset. Let's talk a little bit. Take me from prep to actually writing it. Is this like, are you thinking about this weeks in advance? Do you just sit down like me? I sit down at Starbucks and I bang it out, whatever I'm feeling. Take me through the process to actually sitting down and writing it, and what it might look like.
Sometimes it does work that way. A lot of times I'll get ideas out of the blue when I'm not trying to get them, which is just the subconscious mind's way of helping us. And what I'll do is if I'm not by the computer, I use my phone and email myself the idea. It could be a subject line. It could be a theme. It could be a joke. It could be an analogy or a story. Just something that in my mind I can turn into an email. And I have a file of like over 1,000 of these ideas now. So whenever I need to write an email, I just dip in there if I don't already have something in mind to write. And it takes me about 10, 15 minutes usually, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, just depends. And that's it. I just write out my thoughts, my ideas, and then I tie it into something that I sell, which is usually the same product every day. And that's the key, though. Every day, I'm going to give them an opportunity to buy from me every day. They don't have to. Even if they don't buy, it's fine. I don't feel like I've wasted their time, because that's the key right there. I don't think you should ever send something out unless it passes that test. Is this worth interrupting their 5 minutes to do? And if you can go with that mindset, like you really care about them and their time, they will respond to you in a way that you like. That's been my experience.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I love that philosophy. And you are not afraid to email often. Some people, they'll say they email once a month or once a week. Tell us about your email schedule.
Yeah, I email every day, and sometimes twice a day. If I was more motivated, I would definitely email twice there, because I'm not afraid of doing that. I don't want lukewarm people on my list, and I don't want cold people on my list. The cold people will always opt themselves out. There's nothing wrong with that. Lukewarm people are the ones who complain and all that stuff. So by emailing them every day and letting them know I am a business, I have something for sale, I do care about your time, I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to try to give you something interesting, something valuable in and of itself every day. But I am a business, and I have no problem with people opting out. I want to turn them hot or cold. By doing that, I will either make them hot for what I have or wanting more information, at least from me every day, or I'll turn them cold and they'll opt themselves out. And I get very, very few spam complaints, even though I email every day. Way less spam complaints probably than most people get.
Yeah, no, your stuff is, I mean, it, and I love it, and you talk about that a lot. It's just you just get them hot, get the hot people, and if they unsubscribe, they unsubscribe. You don't get fixated on those unsubscribes.
No, I actually celebrate. I don't want a big list. I mean, I don't want to waste their time every day. I don't want to be wasting bandwidth. I'm not here to I'm not there to push anything on anyone. I'm there to they have the opportunity to buy from. I believe in my product so much that I feel it's my moral and ethical duty to at least let people know it exists every day. Sometimes I'm more aggressive than others, but it's there. And if that's going to be a problem, they should opt out. I mean, there's other people they can learn from. If they want someone more conventional, there's the door, or there's the opt-out link. Don't let it hit you in the.
Don't let it hit you on the way out. And I love your business model because your business model is about as simple as it gets. Email, and the product is a monthly physical print newsletter. Tell me about the model, about the newsletter, because I'm fascinated. I've done many print newsletters over the years, and they are phenomenal, and so few people do them.
Yeah, they are, and that's, I think, one of the best. I love print newsletters, but my model is based I don't know if it's loosely based or very, much based on this guy named Sean D'Souza's. He's just one of these in my opinion, one of the most underrated marketing minds out there, and he calls it sequential selling, where you always want to have a funnel where they always know what they want to buy, like what they're supposed to buy next. So he would use like the karate school analogy. You don't just walk into a karate school and say, "Hey, can I have a green belt?" No, you start at white belt. You know you're starting at white belt, and while you're getting your white belt, you already know what the next belt is. You don't have to wonder about it. So I basically have taken that idea. And this applies to movies too. Like nobody goes and sees Empire Strikes Back first. You want to see Star Wars first because that preps you for the next sale. Right. If you come in and see Empire Strikes Back out of context, you may not see Return of the Jedi. So you want to see them. You want to do things in order. And I just basically sell a continuity up front, which is very rare. It's hard for most people to do that, but I've been able to pull it off because I understand how email works and all that. But it doesn't have to be continuity. It could be anything, and that's what I do. And I sell that up front. It's a high-ticket newsletter, and on the back end, most of my back-end offers aren't even sold by email. I just insert offers in the envelope that's already going out every month.
And what do back-end offers look like? Are they more expensive premium products?
No, you know what? Most of my back-end is a catalog of the back issues, and I'll usually put like a 1 or 2 page little ad for a specific back issue that sold well. Like, for example, back in 2011, I did an issue about how to do product launches using just email. No social media, no joint ventures, no affiliates, just using email to your own list. And that's been one of the biggest sellers. So I'll often pitch that. Or I actually did an issue, kind of what we're talking about, my business model, and that's been a big seller. So a lot of times I'll just put sometimes the same ad several months in a row just for those back issues, and they'll trickle in. And I also have other products that I put in a little catalog that goes with it. Like this coming month in July, I am doing a deal with Brian Kurtz to sell his Titans of Direct Response DVDs. So I'll have a 6-page little ad in there for that. And so I don't know. To me, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun because you're not constrained by a lot of the rules that you have online. You're not going to go in a spam folder or any of that stuff. You know they're going to read it, and if you have the right offer to the right person, a lot of times they're going to buy.
Yeah, and how long do your newsletters tend to be, the print ones?
16 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent.
Yeah, 16 pages, and you're focused on obviously delivering great content. There's a very well-known marketer. I'm not going to say his name. We once had dinner, and he said, you never want to send them print stuff or physical stuff because then you're reminding them they're getting billed and then they're going to cancel. And I thought that was the wrong way to think about business. Like you want to be up there saying, "Hey, this is it. This is what you're paying for," but it's great stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand that mindset. I'm not trying to. It's like they're trying to pull a fast one on their customers, but the real money is in the back end sales. So this goes back to Sean D'Souza, who I mentioned earlier. He's big on the consumption side of things. Yeah, everyone knows traffic or attraction and conversion, but hardly anybody focuses on consumption. If they don't consume the movie they just went to, they're not going to go pay to watch the sequel. Right. So it makes the next sale for you. You should want them to consume it, not hide it from them.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I'm a big fan of what you're doing. I love the simplicity. You even inspire me, and I didn't tell you this. One of my newsletters, The Uncluttered Millionaire, was inspired by your Email Players newsletter. So
oh, nice.
I love it. I love simple business models. Yours is daily emails, stories, engage, and just a nice little promo at the end. Hey, here's my newsletter. If you want it, great, and if not, that's fine too. And it seems to be working out for you well there, Mr. Settle.
Oh no, it does work, and it is based on simplicity. And I'll say this, and I'm sure you found this to be the case since you mail a lot. When you do it right, you don't have to spend months and months killing yourself to write a sales letter. A lot of the sale is done in the email. I'm not saying not to have good sales letter. I'm just saying you don't have to upset. I have this one customer named Lloyd Irvin. He's big in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he joined my newsletter, and he goes, "Man, Ben, this is great." He goes, I could just send people to an order form. I don't have to like kill myself over a sales letter. And I get it. I understand where he's coming from, because that's why I like it too.
Absolutely. It's so much easier to sell. I mean, I've sold multi-$1,000 products in an email, just sending them to PayPal. Like, no sales letter at all. You don't need to kill yourself with 30-minute long video sales letters and these complicated sequences. Just be you, be raw, be honest. I love it, Ben. And let me mention your site one more time. Ben Settle, Settle, show.com. Check out his podcast. Ben's on there every week, just giving good stuff. I love it. You tell stories, and you engage the audience. It's awesome. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Another 10-minute Power Pack session. This one was with Ben Settle. Again, bensettleshow.com. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe on iTunes. Any kind of support is always appreciated. I love doing this, and have no fear, because you know it, I will be back tomorrow. I am here every day, 7 days a week. Just like as dependable as a Ben Settle email, I am going to be here for you every single day. So stay tuned. Another great episode coming tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Take care, and bye-bye.